What up, what up, what up, Model Bees? So today we have a very special video for you. I guess this is going to be our first video of the new year, and it's an interesting one. You guys might have heard that Madison and I are going to take on the minimalism challenge in this beginning of the year right here, and we did it a couple years ago when we were getting ready to move out of our garage apartment. What does that make? 7? 7.
Can you not count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh God. Alright.
What the fuck?
Here we go.
And it was amazing. I literally didn't think we had so many things to get rid of, but I guess just over the years you accumulate things. For us, mostly it's because we thrift. We accumulated a lot of secondhand things, which, as you know, my philosophy of eco-minimalism is basically to minimize the amount of things that you purchase new because they have an impact on the environment. But when you purchase something secondhand, it not only doesn't have an impact on the environment to create that item, but it also is saving something from the landfill. So that's how we end up with a lot of things that we decluttered when we did it then. We're also doing it again this year, but we're kicking the series off in this room. And you might be thinking, Shelby, you don't have a room that looks anything like that in your house. You would be correct. I definitely don't. The closest thing would be my garage. This is my mom's first junk room. This room got full, and she eventually started putting stuff in our bedrooms, and she also has this closet, this house, which has everything in this room, all this stuff on the counter, all the stuff in this dark room, and everything in this room. She also has this building, which is actually surprisingly cleaned out since the last time I was here. Well, kind of. And this building, which you might remember from a previous video.
Over here.
So we have tasked my mom with the challenge of telling us why she is or isn't keeping stuff. I want to do this shelf. She seems to be opposed to doing this shelf, so we might have to go to the other part of the other house where she keeps things. But we just want her to get rid of 20 things, and whether that means she goes through this whole shelf and justifies like all of it except for 20 things, I think that that would be a good learning experience and an interesting thing for you guys to get to see where I come from. This is what I mean when I say that I come from a family of hyper consumers. Like last night we were talking to my mom about this, about her doing this video, and she picked this up and she goes, I mean, like, I could get rid of this fidget spinner. No one ever uses it. Obviously hasn't been touched in a very long time. There's not even room for me to put you here on the shelf. She goes, but why would I get rid of a perfectly good fidget spinner? Like, because it's just taking up room in your home, and someone else could maybe get good use out of it if you gave it to someone who could actually use it, and you could actually utilize the space you have for things that would bring you joy. That's the whole point. Well, the whole point of eco-minimalism is to not have all this stuff in the first place, but I think that by decluttering your space, it inspires you to not then go buy a bunch of stupid shit to just refill your space. At least that's my hope. But yeah, I don't know if she's gonna let us do it back here. She just came in and said she wants to do it in her other junk area, so we'll see. But I'm gonna do some B-roll for you guys of what it looks like back here.
No pressure. Are you ready for your debut?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
So what are you feeling right now? Like, what are your thoughts?
Anxiety.
Well, getting rid of things supposedly helps with that, just so you know. Many studies show that the less items you own, the less stressed you are.
But when you grow up without having anything that you really want except for necessities, you think, oh wow, I should keep this. I might use this for something someday and not have to buy something else.
I grew up without necessities, and I don't think I need a fidget spinner, but let's go.
I've heard that about their generation, that that's like the thing, you know? Alright, so I think maybe we might try to do this like Madison picks 20 things and you say yes or no.
I don't think so. I'll just start going through the top shelf.
But I want to also hear some reasons why you're keeping some things.
Okay. Bug spray.
Did you get that?
Okay, these all have to be kept. These are all obituaries of family and dear loved friends that have passed. And there's been a lot lately. That's why they're sitting up front and not in the back with the rest of them. Fidget spinner. Okay, this can go away. This is just don't need this. I didn't buy it.
We'll get you a bag. We have plenty of them. Let's just go here. Oh, you went for the plastic. I went for the reusable. We got options.
Well, but see, I use those to go to the store with, and this will be something I put in the garage sale. So I want to save my bag for the grocery store.
Okay, legit reason.
So these bags are reused as well. So that's the garage sale item.
Alright, that's one. Gotta keep up with
This
the count.
is something, oh, Fort Walton. Rest your ash. Somebody spent $5 on this for me for a souvenir, but obviously it's never been used. So it can go in the garage sale bag.
Fair enough. We will rest our ashes somewhere else.
And of course your father is getting older, so when he comes from the hospital and stuff, I save these, but there's no use in really saving that.
What is it for?
It's like when you're in the hospital and you either have to spit up and stuff, you know.
No.
So I mean, who knows when a time of that will come. So this can just go in the garbage. So I don't.
What is it here? Oh, the garbage.
Yeah, I don't
garbage
think
bag.
somebody might not know that it wasn't ever used.
True.
And-
I wouldn't know what that even was. So.
Right. Okay, these are the little finger counting things. We bought them for some kind of project because it wasn't just for a crawfish thing, but I'm never going to use them, so put it in the
Finger
garage.
counting? Are they not?
Did you plant these items? This sure does seem to be easy
No.
for you all of a
Did
sudden.
you plant these items?
No. This here, of course, it's what, like a Swiss knife,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously I'm not using it. It would be a very handy thing to have, but I don't use it. Garage sale.
She is
See?
blowing through this
Something
stuff.
like
Yeah.
that. That's hard because I'm like, wow, this is really a cool thing, but it's been back here probably ever since I got it.
That's 4 things. You're killing it.
My work gloves, they have to stay, and this is why I know where they're exactly where they're at.
Okay.
Tiki torches, we use those a lot in the summer for the pool and the patio. These are refills, so they will stay. This,
What is that?
I have no clue. Apparently it's some kind of a hose for, but now see, something like that, don't know what it is, but if we ever come across something, I'm like, okay, I know where that is. It'll dawn on me. When you get old, you forget about stuff.
Okay.
So something like that, I'm like, I don't really know. Because apparently it's definitely for something. And I have a feeling it might be like the workout or the blow up the ball even. Because I come across something the other day that was to blow up the big ball we had at one time.
Oh, yeah. I don't think
But-
that's that.
No, this isn't for that. But it's for something important. So that's flashlight. Is that what that is? Oh, no, this is the... Okay, same thing. You're supposed to be able to put it on your phone, and it does like a zoom, like all the way across, like a mile or whatever.
Oh,
What?
my gosh.
Yeah.
What?
You attach it to your iPhone, just like that, where your camera lens comes out. And it's really pretty cool. It does quite a good job. But since if we ever go on a cool vacation, it'll be with you guys, and y'all have all the top-notch photogenical stuff.
Photogenical.
Okay.
Garage sale.
All right. That's 5 for the garage sale. Keep them coming.
Well, that's one other thing there, so we're on 6 then.
Okay, we'll do 6.
And this little cute oil can, something that used to be in my dad's garage, so it stays. It has lots of sentimental. I'll never use it, but it's got too much sentimental value,
Okay.
so it will not go anywhere. This, who knows what this is? This is just junk. Here's 2 things. I don't know what they're for, so we're going to throw them away. This is an egg that I bought in Portsmouth, Ohio. And same thing, it has a lot of sentimental value because we took a long bike trip there and ate the best ribeye steak I've ever had. So this has sentimental value from one of a trip.
Shouldn't that go with like the Christmas ornaments
No,
though?
it's not necessarily Christmas, it's just an ornament.
Yeah, but you're not gonna put it anywhere except a Christmas tree.
Okay, so we'll put it with the Christmas stuff, but it stays.
Well, here, give it to me so we can put it out there.
Are you going to go out to the building shortly and do that?
Yeah, sure. Well, if you don't, you're just never gonna use it.
And this is something. This is something that my kids bought me because when we go out to eat sometimes, of course, you don't want to put your purse on the ground, and if you have the kind of chairs you can't hang them on. So this is for that. So you can do it without your purse getting dirty or if you're in the bathroom or whatever. So
But that doesn't do much good back
this is
here.
true, but it's kind of heavy. Feel it.
Okay.
But we'll put this in my purse.
I'm just the runner.
Alright, I have a small suggestion. What about this TV?
Oh no. My goal, of course, you know my goal, my New Year's resolution every year is to work out
Okay.
or try to lose some weight.
Okay.
So, of course, if you're going to try to use the elliptical, that is solely for the elliptical. That is not going anywhere.
Okay. Fair enough.
This is just like the thing on
ring holder?
it gets left out of Christmas when we put Christmas up.
Okay.
It's a magnetic reef holder.
Oh.
So this needs to be put with that ball to go outside. Does this count?
No, we're keeping it.
The same thing. See, I feel guilty about getting rid of this. This is something from probably 2000, 2001.
What?
I don't believe, but I had 3 women retired at the same time, and so they put all their funds together, which is like $1,000 a piece, and wanted me to plan the retirement party.
Oh.
And they wanted to go with the Western theme, so I brought hay up there, saddles, and I did a lot of stuff for that. So it was a thing that one of them gave me in appreciation and stuff.
That's
So.
nice. At first I thought you were saying they retired and they put together their money to get me this gift.
No,
I was like,
because
oh,
thank
no.
you does not seem adequate for all the work, hard work you did for my retirement party. So here's a hug. So I mean, like that, I mean, what would you do with something like that? I mean, you just feel not right throwing it away.
I would get rid of it. I mean, unless it's something you could prop up as a decoration in your house, it's just collecting dust on the shelf.
And see, I couldn't put that in the garage sale because it has my name and her name on it. But see, something like that, I feel bad for throwing that away. Anyway, that's that. This is the thing, because you always think you can use these to beat somebody with.
Excuse
We're
me?
gonna have to take that out. You shouldn't be beating anyone.
I mean, sometimes you just, I need some kind of a little thing. I don't know.
Sometimes you just need some kind of a
This is
little
really
thing.
good, stiff one. That's a hard one, so I'll get rid of that when I go through the next shelf in a minute.
What? Why can't you get rid of it now? What do you mean?
And these, you're like, oh my God, it's just a stupid sponge. However, when I mow the yard, I use my Kyle Busch cup, and it has a hole, and it gets full of dirt. So that's why this odd shaped chunk is cut out of there, so that I fill up the little hole between the straw, so my water doesn't get dirty. So
You bought all those sponges for one
no, I
little...
didn't buy them. They came when your father was having surgery. They come with the soap you have to wash with the night before and the morning of. So I saved them and I'm repurposing, keeping dirt out of my water.
Okay.
So that's what, and you know, he had several surgeries, so
Lots of sponges.
I probably can just keep, see another hole. I'll keep 2 of them and get rid of 2 of them. Because I can use one like all summer because I just wash it out. But they are for that. They get used a lot.
Alright, so we just did a count, and so far we're at 9 things that she's gotten rid of for either the garage sale or the trash.
Okay. My spare chain for my pole saw. So it definitely can't be gotten rid of, but it does need to be put in the washroom with the tools and in the box, a different box. So those need to just be going somewhere else.
See, this is good too, that you're reorganizing stuff so that it actually does get used.
Yes. And I don't know why. You just, same thing, keep these boxes because you think that, oh, it's such a good box. Well, okay, we're not going to do anything with that. So I'm getting rid of a box. That's another one.
Alright, that's Ben.
We can recycle that box.
Okay, so it don't go in the trash then. We'll put it over here. And of course, see now this, my sister has this garage sale we're talking about having, and she's doing stuff too.
Okay.
She gave me this, obviously, in 2018. I'm never going to use it.
Yep.
Plus, it's Christmas.
Maybe someone else will.
That's right, but I feel guilty. A $20 frame. She probably got it for $10, half price at Kohl's. And 30% off, so she probably got it for $7. And actually $75 because it's Christmas. And then that. But I feel, she goes, oh, didn't I give you that if she sees it at the garage sale?
No, I don't think
Yes.
I would.
Okay, garage sale.
That's 11.
Gloves. I do have a lot of gloves here. I just need to reorganize them because this is where my gloves go. A cell phone holder. But it doesn't fit my cell phone anymore. Garage sale.
There we go. 12.
This is what? This needs to go in my car. Apparently, somebody got me a thing that says Aggie's mom. I think I should just toss this.
I mean, you could garage sale.
No, but see, I'm still proud of that. All 4 of y'all graduated from A&M. I mean, that's something to be pretty freaking proud about.
You already have something with Aggies on it on your car, though, don't
It
you?
just says Aggie family or something. This is chrome looking. So this will go
Chrome looking.
on my car.
As in, it probably should have been put on your car, what,
Yes,
4 years ago?
Yes.
Because all of us have been graduated for at least that long.
Okay. And this water spout is something that I wouldn't use. It's just a cheap one. But if one of the others ever break or something, you need a spare. But this will go to the garage sale.
All right. I for sure thought you were going to keep that.
Yeah, me too.
That's 13.
Okay. A camera, and I believe this used to be Shelbi's, maybe, or
No, Brittany.
Brittany's.
Mine was pink.
Garage sale.
Wow, look at how far we've come with cameras.
Pretty kind of legit camera, I guess.
Well, that
Just
looks
a-
pretty legit.
Is that 14? I don't even know.
I think we're at 22.
What?
So, here is another camera. Obviously, the batteries are dead. but-
Is there a memory card Dad could have in there?
Nope, no memory card. 2 AA batteries, though.
Rats.
But, he could use this, since he has a hard time reading his deal at the deer lease. He could put the memory cards in here if he had 2 batteries, and he could look at his card that way. So,
I bought him something to do that on his phone.
but he can't figure out how to do it. This will go to
Oh,
garage
Jesus.
sale. Meeting the challenge of Y2K and beyond. This is something, actually, when AT&T was still SBC, that came from that. So this needs to go with the Christmas stuff. I don't want to get rid of that, no matter how much I hate them.
I was about to say, don't we hate them?
No matter how much I hate this.
So for y'all that don't know who's watching this, my mom used to work for AT&T. She retired.
And this is a headlight, not for a car, for your head. And obviously,
Thank you for the specification.
well, some people might think I have a mini car. This thing is completely stretched out.
Someone had a fat head.
No, it's just old, probably. You know how you lose elastic. Could put a battery in it, but I think he just got one not too long ago. Garbage.
Oh, no, we don't garbage those things.
Goodwill it.
Yeah, you could give it to
No,
the
I don't
Goodwill.
think it's so old. I mean, the headband is no good. Why would somebody want to buy it?
You can get a new headband. Or you put it on your hat. Or you... Mom, come on now. If someone actually needs it, then it would be a good thing for them to buy and fix up.
Bad for Goodwill.
Oh, you can put in the garage sale stuff and sort of later.
Okay, what do we have here? A gift for VIP Diamond and Platinum members. Thank you for your loyalty.
That looks cool.
Carnival.
A little journal?
Yes.
You can use that for Bill's numbers.
It's a little too big. I think that's why you have it though, right?
Why?
To keep track of Dad's numbers.
No, it came from Carnival Cruise.
But you're not a platinum member.
That can go to the garage sale. I don't want that. Okay.
You're on a roll.
Ivory soap. This was bought for the gardens and for Brittany's plant out there in the yard to keep the deer from eating everything up.
Wait, so you put soap in the plant?
You hang it, get a little wire or tie it depending on if you have a fence there or whatever, and it keeps the smell keeps the deer away. So same thing. This is something, I mean, I probably wouldn't use it till next spring if anything, or summer, but that's, if I keep it, I ain't got to buy it. Soap doesn't go old, and especially since you're just using it for deer.
Oh.
So you're going to get injured.
Oh, look at this. Wow. What do you think about this, Terry?
I think that's very stylish.
Oh
think
God,
it's
show
fun.
me. Show it to me.
Very
Keep talking, Mom.
stylish. Is this like a gun holster?
If it was a gun holster, I wouldn't get rid of it.
What do you
Anyway, it doesn't fit my phone anymore, but it was just too pretty to get rid of. Garage sale.
think? Garage sale it is. Alright. Now let's see. What do we do with these umbrellas? You have like 4 of them that I can see, and there's some more in the corner over there.
That's an umbrella for the chair for Dorothy when we go to the beach.
Okay.
And these umbrellas, for some reason, when my kids and their significant others always come, sometimes they need an umbrella. So umbrellas definitely stay.
Damn.
Okay.
And now that I'm driving 2 cars, this one needs to go in the other car because I never have an umbrella in that car.
Okay.
So the 3 small ones will stay back here. And umbrellas don't go away.
Fair enough. What is this?
That is a nutcracker.
It's not cracking any nuts back here.
No, because we don't eat nuts yearly or year long, all year long. So, and your father-in-law likes walnuts every once in a while. So
Okay.
that, and not getting rid of that because then I'll just have to buy another one.
Alright. Every once in a while, walnut cracker. We're keeping. You have quite a few resistance bands. Is that anything we could trim down, or is that still for...
No, we're keeping that for now. Your father-in-law is supposed to use those to strengthen his legs, so I won't be getting rid of me. Of course, I always want to use them. I know I won't, but hopefully we can get him to doing them sometime.
What about something in there?
Something
Are
in
there
here?
still stuff back here?
Okay, your brown box, your mosquito killing light bulb.
Okay, let me see what it is. I don't even know exactly.
You got a mystery box.
No, we don't have to open it, but that's what it is. It's just a mosquito killing thing.
That's what it says. Mosquito killing light bulb.
We can put
Show
that in
me.
the garage sale box because I'll see if my sister wants it since she has a mosquito problem. So that can go to the garage sale or either my sister.
You don't have a mosquito problem?
No, I have my...
Your tiki torches?
Yes.
Alright, what about that chopper down there?
Oh no, that's a spare. I cannot live without a chopper. If something happens to one, I have to have another one. That is definitely...
But have you had the same one your whole life?
No, that's already the second one.
Well, maybe quit breaking choppers.
Do you know that I bought the first one probably in 1992? No, probably before that.
So we have a backup for one we may switch out in 20 years?
No, it's no. Anyway, but you can't. The problem is I can't find them anywhere.
I see.
Okay, so this flamingo float here. What are we thinking about this? This is beautiful. Look at that, green and pink float.
What's the size of it?
The size? 42 inches.
So we're looking at about like that.
What are we thinking?
What'd you buy that for?
Because when people come over or something and we're in the pool, I have my float that I'm using and nobody's using my float.
Very territorial.
So I mean, if it's 42 inches, that's actually that's probably about like that. So that's actually a pretty decent size. If somebody wanted to kind of lay out on it or something, I mean, that could work for somebody.
Could work for somebody, so you're keeping it?
Her face!
I was debating. I don't know.
I feel like you need a place where you would store stuff like that, because back here, no one's even going to think to look back here for it.
Yeah. No one's like,
No,
let's jump in the pool. Let me go, look through Terry's.
Where are all your floats at?
Well, the ones that have been used are out in the building, and there is actually I do have a tub out there, so those can just be replaced. Like that can go with the Christmas stuff that has to go in the building. I can put it in my tub for that.
Okay, so we'll put this here. What about this chopper? You got another chopper?
Yes, that's an electric one that can stay.
Okay. Why don't you have this picture out?
Because I have to move stuff around for holidays to put decorations up. It's usually on the fireplace at the bottom.
Okay. What about that coffee maker over there?
We use coffee when it's real cold.
What about your Keurig?
Like when we have company and stuff, Lois and Bill came down, they had to go to the store because that morning the Keurig was out, but they didn't know how to operate it. So they actually went to the gas station to buy coffee. So that used to be in the front house, and now it's back here because we just keep the coffee pot.
Well, you already have a coffee pot. You can't train your guests how to use it.
No, I was still in bed.
Does that mean you're gonna remember to put the coffee pot out before you go to bed next time?
I would imagine. I couldn't find it. It was in the front house.
Okay, great.
Okay. What are these? You have two of these down here.
That's something we got when Bill bought his truck. It's all kind of leather treatment and this and that. So that is, it's an expensive little packet for your entire vehicle.
I see. It's got carpet and upholstery cleaner.
And leather.
Okay. Well, what are we thinking?
I think we're done. Here's some stuff.
Mom's trying to end this segment before we all get in a fight.
She's done very well, though. I'm actually quite impressed. We'll go count her haul, the stuff that she wanted to keep, get rid of, and see what we got. How's that sound?
Sounds wonderful.
Well,
I'm scared this is gonna change Mom's mind, you taking them all back out. She's trying to hide. Count it. Yep.
alright, so we got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9,
9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
And 19, because that...
There were some things in the trash, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But there was 19 there because that magnet stuck to that.
Alright, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
What? Why
How are
is
we
there-
counting these caps?
Why is there an emesis basin?
Let me see that little dude.
24, 25. Alright, so we got rid of quite a few things. How'd you feel about that experience?
Honestly?
Honestly?
That wasn't that bad.
Really? So can we do it again? Can we go for 50 things?
Next Christmas.
If it wasn't that bad, why can't we do it right now?
I have too many other important things to do.
Well, we might come back here. So, like I said in the beginning, Madison and I are doing the Minimalism Challenge in January, decluttering over 500 things. And then Mom is supposedly going to be having a garage sale in the spring, right?
Yeah, I was planning on doing it in April, but I forgot. So yeah, it'll probably be pushed to May.
It takes 3 months to prep for a garage sale.
Did you see that front house?
And then maybe before that garage sale, we'll come back and show you. She'll do more of the back bedroom. Surely you're going to go through that stuff before it, or no?
Yeah.
And then she also, like I was hinting at in the beginning, has many other hoarding areas to go through before the yard sale. Maybe we could come and help her with that too, and that could be a fun thing to do for the vlog. But usually when you declutter things, it makes you want to keep going because the feeling of being freed of all your shit is, I guess you don't, I don't know if you have the same experience.
Yeah, it does. I mean, like I said, you know how that table usually looked in the office? Oh my God, yes, it does. And my washroom, since I took the freezer, it didn't work out and did that. Oh my God, I love my washroom now.
Well, yeah, but also you say that you have attachments to things because of your upbringing. So I feel like we had different upbringings. I was a spoiled
Obviously.
brat. So for me, having an empty space feels like freedom. Whereas I feel like I don't know if it's the same for you because you have some weird attachment to.
Yeah, just like the hose knobs. You know, we always, as much as I water stuff and wash stuff, they break. So I need a spare, even if it's a cheap rinky dink one. So yeah, you just got to be ready and prepared.
Because like taking an extra 20 minutes to go get one at the time would be.
Oh, but with the look at this. With the pandemic, we're not allowed to go to the store.
There
You
hasn't been a
can
pandemic for 10 years that thing has been back there. Come on.
Also, you can pick things up at Target within 2 hours. It's ready within 2 hours.
Oh, but I don't do that.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, this is kind of the kickoff to the minimalism series that Madison and I are going to be doing all throughout January. So if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And remember, until next time, catch you later, Maddlebees.